Hi, I'm Lulu and welcome to Lulu's Way. I'm glad you're here. I finally get through all my meetup videos. I was so happy with them. I was so happy with all my meetups this winter. Just absolutely thrilling for me to spend all that time with those women. Just amazing. And I have another meetup coming up very, very soon in Maryland. So I'm looking forward to that. It's already filled up and it's going to be great. I'm so excited. So today is Sunday and I'm in Whole Foods parking lot. I just got out of Whole Foods. I did my shopping, preparing myself for a little bit of a road trip. I'm going to be heading south a little bit. I'm going to spend a couple of days with my very, very best friend. We met on a job. We were in our very early 20s. So we've been friends for around 45 years. Her and her husband got an Airbnb down here, probably about a couple of hours south of where I am right now. So I'm going on a little road trip. So I have to prepare myself for a road trip. So what I've done is I have got all my laundry done. She told me, she says, I have a washer and dryer right here in the place, so you can do all your laundry here. And you know something? It's easier to go to the laundromat because I can do it all at once. If I was doing my laundry at her house, I had about like 8 loads. I would have been there all day doing one at a time. This is what I did. I was there at 6 o'clock in the morning before the sun was even out. It was dark still. The whole place was empty. I pulled up. I had the whole laundromat to myself. I brought all my laundry in, sorted it all out into the machines, put it in. Takes 25 minutes. I hopped in my car. I went down to the grocery store, got a few groceries. When I got back, the wash was done. I put them all in the dryer. While everything was in the dryer, I came out, had my breakfast, my dandy blend, and then I went in and folded everything. And then I went to the car wash, which was right next door, got my van all cleaned, and then I was at the beach by 9 o'clock. You know, it was a very efficient morning before all the crowds, at the laundromat. That laundromat can get pretty congested because there's not a lot of room to walk around. And when there's people with the little carts, the rolling carts with their laundry, it just gets really tight. And going there first thing in the morning is the key. So now I don't have to do laundry when I get there. So we can just enjoy ourselves and relax, go out for beach walks. I know they're both avid walkers, so I look forward to walking the beach with them. So I had to prepare myself now with food, and I waited till the day before because tomorrow morning I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to relax, hang out with the girls, and then have my lunch. Right after lunch, I'm going to hit the road, and there I go. I'll be there like early afternoon. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. And so I'll show you what I got. I did get a couple of things that I don't normally get. So this won't be too much of a repeat performance. I will tell you right now that I got a couple of high ticket items. I kind of splurged. But I have 3 bags of groceries from Whole Foods. Now I know you're going to be like, this is a ripoff, but 3 bags of groceries, $178.58. It's expensive. First of all, I buy very high quality food. I want organic when I can get it, and I want what I want. And if there's something that's extravagant that I want, I get it. I don't spend my money on a lot of things that a lot of people spend their money on. I don't shop, and I'm not getting new stuff. And when I'm on the road, I'm spending money on gas and food, and that's really about it. And just other things that I need, like paper towels and napkins and alcohol for my spray bottle. And so yeah, I just really don't spend that much money. So my food, I spend money on food. I do. Okay. I'll show you what I got. So I got this spring mix. This spring mix is always fresh. I'm going to tell you, like in my experience, buying something from Whole Foods, if I buy this at a different store, it seems like I get less time out of it. This is a lot of lettuce because this is really packed in, and this will last me like a week, and it's just as fresh. It's just as fresh as the first day. That's what you get. I don't know, with food, in my opinion, with food, you get what you pay for, you know? So there's that. And then I got these tomatoes that I love, the Wild Wonders. Last week I got Wild Wonders and the Angel Sweet, but I like the Wild Wonders the best, so I got 2 Wild Wonders. And I go through about 2 a week of these, so, and they last. They last. I got a couple of avocados. I got a couple in my cooler that are ripe. These are as hard as a rock, so by the time I'm done with those, these should be all set. Put those in the cabinet later. I got a head of red cabbage, and I shred this myself. I usually shred a half a head at a time, so I cut the head in half, and I wrap the other half up back in this with a paper towel in it to keep it fresh, and then I put it at the bottom of the cooler, and then I take the top half and I shred with my special knife, shred, and then I put that in a zip bag, and then I use that on salads, and it's just so beautiful. It's just such a vibrant purple. It's just so gorgeous, and I just love that look in a salad with the contrast of all the green and then all that purple. It's just so gorgeous. And then the other side, as soon as that's gone, then the other half I shred that. But instead of having it all shredded right away, I just shred half at a time. I got eggs. Now, for some reason, Whole Foods is struggling with keeping eggs in the shelves. If I go down to the Publix, they're loaded with them all. If I go in here, sometimes it's empty, sometimes it's half full. So I can't find the ones I like. I like the Vital Farms organic, pasture-raised, extra large eggs. That's what I like. But I had to settle today for just regular old pasture-raised. They're not extra large and they're not organic, but this is what I could get. So that's what I got. Okay, I got some organic chicken thighs. The last batch I got were chicken breasts, so I usually alternate them. I get the breasts one time, then the next time I get the thighs, just to vary it up. And so this was one of my splurges. I got this ribeye steak, and I don't get red meat very often, but God, when my friend Luca was visiting me from England, I don't know if you remember that video. He's my young friend from England that came to visit me. I'll put a link in the description to the video on Luca's visit with me if you haven't seen it. It's a great video. He's a great young man. But he turned me on to the ribeye steak. I was making him chicken and fish because I was cooking for him while he was here. I was making him chicken and fish, and one day he was just like, what do you say we get a steak? And I was just like, oh, you like steak? He goes, I usually eat steak every day. So here I was making him chicken and fish every day, and all that time he would have preferred steak or red meat, ground beef, any kind of steak. Anyway, so I was like, of course. So I said, let's get a steak. So we went to the store, and he wanted ribeye. He said ribeye was the best. I don't know anything about steak, so he said, in his opinion, ribeye is the best. So I got us a ribeye steak, and we shared it, and I was like, that was good. And I mean, I don't typically get red meat, but ever since he turned me on to the ribeye steak, it's quite delicious. Now, this steak was like $17, and it's only 10 ounces. Yeah, a little pricey, but in my opinion, I will agree with him that this is probably the tastiest. Don't overcook it, and it's very, very, very flavorful. So that's what I got. So that's one bag down. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got fresh organic radish. We got vegetable slaw. I got cukes. I got zucchinis. I tend to choose the smaller ones. When I see a whole bunch of zucchinis to pick from, I always get the smallest ones. The smallest ones have like the smallest seeds, you know? So I just find that they're just better for me. Let's see what I got here. Oh, Japanese white sweet potato. I got 2 of them because I got my little bin is really full of them. So I got room for 2 more. So here's something that I don't get very often, but I do once in a while. And these are sausage. So it's not easy to find sausage that doesn't have a bunch of junk in it. It's hard to find sausage that's not organic. And it's hard to find sausage that doesn't have sugar in it. So this one, Belinsky's is the brand, is organic. And I'm going to tell you the ingredients. Organic skinless chicken, water, organic paprika, sea salt, organic red pepper, organic black pepper, organic white pepper, organic garlic, organic onion, organic sage, organic thyme, organic cayenne pepper. So that's clean ingredients, okay? So I just cook these up. I usually instead of just cooking them whole in the pan and just keep churning them, I like to slice them. I usually slice them on the diagonal, so I have nice diagonal wide slices. And then I get a lot of surface browning that I like. So I just put them all in the pan like that, brown them on each side, and I like that, a lot of that surface browning. It's delish. So I got that. Now this has a nice long shelf life. April 29th. It's not even April yet, so this will keep for a while. And I got a red onion. There's the second bag. Third bag. Oh, I got some blueberries. I got rice cakes. I got broccoli florets. I got shredded carrots. I got baby carrots. I got 3 opal apples. Oh, I'm really digging the opal apples these days. God, are they good. They're so delish. I got some organic roasted garlic hummus. Again, check your ingredients to be sure it doesn't have sugar. A lot of them have sugar. You look at all the labels, you'll see sugar in most of them. So that's unfortunate, but that's the truth. I got some nice balsamic vinegar. Again, you want to check your labels. You don't want one that says glaze. Don't get one that says balsamic glaze, because that's sugar. And I got some more spicy brown mustard, because I love that on cabbage. It's delicious. And other things. Now here was my big splurge, okay? This was like, I was like, I have to taste this. I have to. Raw macadamia nut butter. I mean, come on. Okay, so it says all raw, vegan, gluten-free, certified organic, stone ground, ingredients, organic raw macadamia butter. It's from Glazer Organic Farm in Miami. Certified organic. Can you imagine how good this is? Oh, macadamia nuts are delish. Now, how much did I spend for that? Let's see, how much did I spend on this? $28. I spent $28 on this little jar of macadamia nut butter. You know why? Because I'm worth it. I don't spend $28 on a new purse. I spend $28 on this. And this will be decadent, I am certain. And it will be, because it's 10 ounces and a serving of nuts for me is 2 ounces, it's 5 meals. So I got 5 meals out of this. You might think that's nuts to spend that kind of money on a little tiny jar of nut butter, but I don't. So anyway, I've been spending my days at the beach. I've been going for my power walks. I just really enjoy my walks. I like going by myself. I don't invite anybody to come with me. I like going by myself. I like to get lost in the music and lost in my thoughts. It's when I do a lot of my productive thinking. I come up with ideas, and I just really like it. So I've been making a habit of that. Also, I've been working out with my weights every day, and I'm just really feeling like a big difference in my body. So I've been doing it every day. Instead of doing 2 big, long weight training sessions a week, I've been doing one long one with Sasha, my personal trainer. I'm now working with her once a week instead of twice a week. I work with her only once a week now because I can now count on myself to do it. I was really relying on her. Like, if I wasn't working out with her, I wasn't working out. Now I've got this system where I've broken down the workout into 3 small workouts, and I do them twice a week. So now for 6 days a week, I'm doing 20-minute weight training workouts, and then once a week I do the hour. So I've been definitely increasing the work that I'm doing, and it pays off because by the time I'm ready for my next session with Sasha, we're going through everything, and it's really just like an assessment of where I can now increase my challenge. And she might have me do something in a different form that makes it more challenging. She might add on reps, or she might add weight. So, but she's basically, I'm doing this workout with her, and it's not just working out. What I'm doing is I'm being assessed. Since the last time I worked out with her, what I've accomplished by being persistent. I probably take 1 day a week off, but it's really working out good for me. And it seems like, wherever I am, I can make it happen. I remember when I first got on the road, and I was like, how am I going to work out like in a parking lot? How am I going to work out like here where everyone can see me? Where am I going to? Doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter. It was crazy. That was crazy thinking, because what I'm doing is, it's not offensive to anybody, and I just pulled over to take care of myself, And it's like, and then now that I do it, I see other people doing it. I can see people like at a park with their yoga mat out doing what they need to do, or people doing stretches and stuff. So people just do, people are just doing what they want to do. It's no big deal, So, so I've been just really enjoying the discipline of all of that and the benefits. The benefits are huge. They're huge. I feel such a difference in my body, especially even since I added the walking into it, the regular walking. I do typically 3 miles a day. Yesterday I did 2. It's like anywhere between 2 and 3 is just, for me, is perfect. It just feels, I feel energized, I feel great. And after lunch yesterday, I was like, I don't know whether I need a nap or I need to go for a walk. I felt like I just needed something. So it turned out I needed both. I laid down, I had a nap, and then I went for a walk. So sometimes you need both. Just listen to your body, Your body will tell you what it needs. So I have big plans for when I get home for changes that I'm going to be making in the van. I'm going to be completely changing out my electrical system. I have some major renovations that I need to do. The biggest one would be the flooring. My flooring is not holding up. I advise against the 12-inch squares that you stick down for a floor in a camper van. I thought that it wouldn't have much wear and tear in here because I'm not walking on it. But van life is a rough life. It's rough and tough. So the floor is taking a beating. It's showing its wear. The edges are coming up. It's getting scuffed, and I just need a better quality floor. All the stuff needs to come out. I need to take everything out to do this floor, so that's going to be a big job. My friend Bob is going to help me, so I'm going to take everything out. I need to do a little bit of modifications with the bed and miscellaneous other things. And as I always do, I always share the journey. I usually go through everything that I'm going to change, then I show you everything that I've changed. So I have all the van renovations planned for the second half of May. And then early June is when I have my appointment with Bill from Pilgrim Van Builds, who's going to be doing my electrical system. I'm going to tell you all about that, and I'm going to try to film as much of it as I can, the whole upgrade. So yeah, so a couple more days, it will be April. I know the plan is that we're going to stay in Florida as long as it's not too hot. I'm going to stay another couple of weeks. It's already getting a little bit warm, but sleeping is still comfortable. As soon as sleeping is uncomfortable, we need to leave. But I do need to be in Maryland in time for my meetup at the beginning of May, and I have lots of stops planned along the way from here to there. So I'm meeting somebody in northern Florida, I'm meeting somebody in South Carolina, and I'm meeting somebody in North Carolina. So I gotta make those stops along the way and then be sure that I'm in Maryland by early May for my meetup. And then after my meetup, it's directly home. Gotta get home and start working on these tweaks. I think I'll be home on Mother's Day, so that'll be nice. So I'm gonna go put these groceries away and I'm gonna head down the beach. The girls got the spot all picked out. I'll go find them and pull up with them, and I'll do some prep cooking today. If there's anything that I got here today that you would be interested in how I cook it, a lot of it I've already done videos on, but if there's anything that I have here that you'd be interested in how I prepare it, let me know in the comments, and perhaps I'll make a video as I prepare it. Gonna get some food prep done today, so when I get there to my friends, I will be free and available, and I'll have all my food that I need, because I always make sure I have all the food I need. And I made sure I let her know, I don't need any food. I don't need a guest room. I don't need anything. I want to be in my van, and I want to eat my own food. And that's the way it goes. That's just how Lulu does Lulu. Until next time, bye for now.